Welcome to the George FTTV YouTube channel. Today we'll discuss why we hate this stupid game, why we play it, I don't know. What else are we going to talk about? We'll talk about how we're traveling and whatnot, but won't go over all the games. But yeah, a few issues have popped up for a lot of us. We have quite a few of them, not all of them, but I think the two we've dodged are Williams and Yo, but just about everything else we have. So yeah, trades this week, I did stick to them. Dawson in for Steele, I mean, lost points. I guess Steele will lose 35k, Dawson will get 35k, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Like, their money doesn't matter anymore unless you're going to trade him out at some point. So, I don't know if that was the right call. Rogers in for Dempsey, should have been Mccarty, and then Moore to Cadman. So Cadman to Moore. Don't know. I think we can see with, winter comes, gets a bit colder, bodies start to get a little bit sore. It's still early in round 8, but the injury prone players can falter this time of year. So as time goes on, so I think the first one is Zach Williams. We don't have, so he scored 60. I think we can just search here. Is there anything else I want to talk about before we touch on the players? Oh yeah, just my team in general. So we'll go over my team, how we go on. But I think our biggest concern is, so we benched Wilson, but we have Sexton, who is a emergency on the field, and there's a VFL game in the morning, I think at 10 or 11 o'clock, or something like that, maybe 11:30. The Q Clash in the VFL. So hopefully Sexton plays that. If he's held over, I'll be pretty worried, but he was held over last week. So if he's a late in, it only takes one Gold Coast player to have bad Vindaloo the night before and a bit of a tummy bug there, and bang, Sexton's a late in. So if he's a late in, it's going to be shambles because we need these points from Wilson. So it's a lot of points to give up. But yeah, what a very annoying week this is. And yeah, I think if you have no boost and you have injuries, then you're in a bit of strife because now you are one rookie on the field more than everyone else that has boost. So it doesn't matter if, there's only a handful of people that might have like boost or be able to get those extra rookies off at this point with boost and stuff. But you need to catch up. You need to, keep putting points on the board and getting these rookies off. And now we got to deal with Tom Green, and I don't know. I think I wanted to share my sports deck, but I'm pretty cut by my sports deck team. Look at this trade. I did Sherry to Green to get Sweet on the field. I knew Sherry had a good matchup, so it was probably the wrong week to do it. But to trade in, I think Tom Green would have been a popular target this week, and those people that did probably the right thing and not start him with the buy finally were able to snap him up at a cheap price, and they got absolutely killed by it. But yeah, that hurts. And brought in Mccarty back, which is nice. But yeah, this used our last boost on that. And then what else did we do? Brought in Cordwell last week. So really disastrous week in general. So yeah, it sucks. So Tom Green's situation, if they come out and say, so yeah, he got his ankle caught, or it's pretty unlucky the way it happened, but he looked like in a lot of pain. I was originally going to hold Steele once I saw Green go down, and then I think at 3/4 time they're saying that like it could be a rolled ankle. Apparently rolled it 3 times after trying to keep going. So he's getting scans tomorrow, so we'll find out. But when I heard rolled ankle, I think, well, maybe I'll just stick to the plan, trade Steele, bank this money, because the reason why I wanted this money is we can one up, one down, one up, one down, one up, one down for the next probably 4 weeks. And now, but that was with if no issues happened. But so I kind of just said stick to the plan. Like, a bit worried about Steele. Yeah, these were our trades. Steele was okay. I didn't look at his best still, but don't know. he was okay. He was spreading for marks a bit, which is he wasn't doing last week. So we should have held, really, but we kind of panicked. I think probably would have been better off ditching Power, who I think Simpkin more CBAs, Sheasel more CBAs. So he's not getting those max CBAs anymore, and he was barely a premium if he was that, getting those CBAs with max CBAs. So should have traded him, because now it's just a complete waste of time. He just probably going to sit in the mid to high 300s and not make money or not be a keeper. So might as well field a rookie. So I don't know what to do. I mean, I think I want to trade, but I've got so many issues to deal with. So we'll try to figure something out. Like if I'm not trading Roberts or Powell next week, I'd rather just throw Darcy on the field, Wilson, get rid of Powell. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, is Harley Reid, is he a keeper? I think we'll assess this in a few weeks, like whatever, averaging 90. I don't think he'll average. I think 85 is probably more realistic for him, but a bit of cramp as well. What else? So yeah, as I said with Green, I'm probably going to hold, even if it's like 3 or 4 weeks, because like what's the point of trading him when, if I'm trading rookies, I'm getting rookies off the field. If I'm trading Green, it's still same amount of premium, so not really sure. Roberts 50. I think bad weather didn't really help him, but I didn't really want to, someone that scored a 120 the other week with a 37 break even, wasn't really interested in trading this week, but yeah, if you did, that's a good move. Whitfield tagged. Very much hate owning Whitfield, and yeah, I think a small ground is not good for him, and nor is it when Sydney were really on top of them for most of the game, whereas when the Giants seem to dictate most games, Whitfield can kind of do what he wants. So whereas Sydney control the ball a lot, so it's pretty awful matchup, awful ground, awful weather, just move on, and a tag. So I think that's pretty much worst case for Whitfield. So let's move on. But back at Marvel. Well, Marvel's not too bad for him, so faster deck. And then Sheasel had the role change. So you would think, after watching Fisher today, that they would ditch Fisher from the team for good. Just rip up his 4-year contract and stop wasting your time, and put Sheasel where he's playing well at halfback. Now, they might say, we might need to put Sheasel up the ground a bit more. Had a few nice inside 50s, but getting maximum value out of him down back, I think, with maybe a few stints in the midfield. It doesn't matter what North do. They're going to get hammered every week, so it doesn't, there's nothing they can do. They can make all the moves they want, this area's not performing, we'll make some changes. Doesn't matter, they're still shit, so might as well put Sheasel in a role where you're getting maximum value out of him and stop playing Fisher back there. That's pretty much it, I think. I guess Williams, you trade him, and Yo finally blew up, but I mean, owners already won. They made 180k, 150k. What's that, 160k? After this week, probably be 150k. Massive amount of points on the field in a defender line where all our rookies died. So it's a win, but this was kind of inevitable. So that's it from me. Trade thoughts. I'm pretty awesome. Mccarty. It's one thing to think about trading him and having him in your plans. It's another to actually do it. So this is a bad miss. Because I thought the reason why I wanted to get Mccarty in was I thought Fisher would get dropped because he was sub, but actually Sheasel moved out of there, and Mccarty was just mopping everything back. All the loose spills came to Mccarty. Kick-ins went to Mccarty. Give and go non-stop, 1-2, and then back. I think he had 3 handballs in one chain within the first 2 or 3 minutes. So he could be provided Clarko keeps him in the role and they play only 2 of Sheasel and Mccarty down and Fisher down back. He can be your M9, D7. He'd be a great D7. So 320k next week. Gonna have a pretty low break even, so needed to pull the trigger this week. Excuse me. Should have gone there, but it's alright. No, it's not. It's a bad miss. It's not alright. Trade thoughts. I guess Mccarty maybe. I don't think we can fit him in, but oh yeah, Clayton Oliver. Oliver went really well. I did miss most of this game though, so Geelong got a pretty destroyed midfield. But yeah, 141 from Oliver. See his stat line. 31 touches, 4 tackles, 17 contested. Petrarca's just doesn't look amazing at the moment. Just kind of going. I'm not sure about this game, but in the past few weeks, the Togs again is below 80. It was 85 last year. I wonder what the CBAs are. So I think Petrarca, I think you just wait for the turnaround. Still should be a target, but I think we'll just watch at the moment. So yeah, Oliver's going to be very cheap. How much is he? I didn't really like the Oliver pick because I just don't trust with the full preseason, but he's probably built match fitness now and the thumb's all good. Yeah, 480k-ish, 475k, Jesus. And then you got Parrish as well. Parrish went big today. I think I'll always sit out of Parrish. Oh, he's going to be like 550 or something, 540. No, I wouldn't go there. They've got a nice run, but I still wouldn't go there. Shit, went 125 last week. He's gone 140 again. Did he go 150? What did he do? Jesus, high DT as well. 11 marks. I'll sit that one out. I'll consider Oliver. It never really was, but I think he's your like M9 where, I don't know. Like it's almost a straight swap from Roberts. It's like a 65k upgrade or something. Absurd. Like less than that. I think it's going to be like 60k upgrade. Roberts to Oliver. That's crazy. When they started the year with a 500k difference. But yeah, anyway, those are my trades. Pretty nervous on more, but I think like the forwards kind of all suck, the whole lot of them. Caldwell went down. Mccarty's still iffy with his coach and stuff. So key forwards are like, I don't think like a reminder of like, you know, Kerno dropped a bad one. Mccarty was good, but he kicked 4. It's hard to stomach key forwards, and ironically, the best one is Jake Waterman at the moment, but they're just all trash. Like Shea should be okay, but Shea's scores were boosted pretty heavily on crap teams last year, and Rankin's playing alright. My 77, like 5's good, but as we saw with Yo, how long can they last? So anyway, that's it from me. Thank you for watching. Terrible week this week, terrible. Maybe get the lick out tomorrow, I don't know. But anyway, that's it from me. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.